All right, so this is going to be my nightly routine, actually. I started taking my medication November 5th of 2020. Okay, as you can see, it's two different ones. One is an antidepressant, which is Lexapro, and then this one is Benadryl. Okay, and if you guys don't know what Benadryl is, I wrote it down. Benadryl relieves symptoms of allergy, fever, common cold, cough, runny nose, sneezing, watery eyes, nausea, vomiting. But it can also help you to go to night-night. So I do take this, but I only take 0.5, as y'all can see right there, 0.5. That's important. So that's only half. I don't take the whole dose because I'm not trying to be stuck on Benadryl. I'm not trying to be over here like, oh, I see, baby. You know, no, I'm not trying to do that. So basically, I got my jug of water right here. But before we even get into this and before I even take my medication, this is going to be probably like a short little video for y'all, because I'm going to do, you know, more vlogs on to bring y'all into my life. I do want to let you know that for anybody who hasn't seen this, yes, I started to see a psychiatrist for my mental stability and getting my mind back on track, okay? And I want to tell you a little bit more about Lexapro. This doesn't work until 1 to 2 weeks. So I barely started taking this like, what, the 5th? And I was taking it with Benadryl. So at first I was thinking, wow, I feel amazing. But really, it was the Benadryl. And I time myself, okay? Meaning that I keep track. This was my little pre-test up here for my permit. But hold on, let me show y'all something real quick. Real quick, baby. Okay, so please don't talk about my writing, because I know y'all do not have perfect writing, so don't be trying to talk about me. No, I'm joking. But anyway, so basically I decided to time myself, and you know, I'm actually going to have like a separate book that I keep in track when I take my medication. The reason I'm doing this is because this is important to really be able to see how it makes me feel. Remind you, the Lexapro has not been working yet. Okay, it takes 1 to 2 weeks, all right, to fully get the effect that I really do need for my cognitive levels. And what Lexapro does, it helps reduce anxiety, it helps reduce depression, and also it helps with socializing with other people. And that's something that's hard for me to do because I'm very socially awkward when it comes to socializing with people. I stay away from people, okay, have a little bit of a paranoia there. But it's supposed to help me with my moods. It's supposed to make me feel better, okay? And also, if you or someone is, you know, seeking a psychiatrist or seeking therapy, I do want to let you know, like I did in the last video, therapy and psychiatric therapy are a little bit different. Psychiatric therapists will actually help to get more deeper into the cognitive levels of why you feel the way you feel, and then they will come up with a diagnosis. Therapists do not diagnose you, okay? So I do want to let you know that. So I took November 5th to November 6th. I took my Lexapro first. I wait about like 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll take my Benadryl. But like I said, I only take half, okay? So I decided to do an experiment. And the reason, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the mirror because you know how to say, baby. Woo! But anyway, so I decided to do an experiment. Well, not really an experiment. Actually, this was, my godmom was telling me, since I took the Lexapro and I took the Benadryl, okay, the next day I realized that I slept. Before I get to the next day, the night I slept good because it just knocked me right on out. And Benadryl doesn't work for everybody, so it depends on your body, okay? So it knocked me out. However, the next morning I woke up and I realized, good morning, everyone. I'm thinking that the Lexapro already worked, but in reality, that's not what happened. In fact, the Benadryl was kind of making me feel like I was on more of a high. And people do use Benadryl to actually get high. So do not do that. And please, if you do take this, you can also do, actually, hold on, I'll be back. I'm back. You can take melatonin. Since we already have melatonin in our bodies, this is a more natural source. However, melatonin does not just knock you out like Benadryl. Melatonin helps you to get back on your sleep, your normal sleep pattern, okay? So I haven't taken this. She said I could take, this one was prescribed, but this one was just over the counter, all right? So basically, going back on what I was saying, baby, because I talk a lot, okay? So anyway, basically, what I realized was when I took the Benadryl and I took the Lexapro, I realized that the next day I was still sleepy, but I was still willing to do stuff, but I was still sleepy. So I wanted to know what was my sleep pattern without the Benadryl, because I cannot sleep. So it's hard for me to sleep. So what I did was I did my calculations. At around last night, I took the Lexapro. I've been on 2 days of the Lexapro, and I did 2 days of the Benadryl, okay? And before I even tell you the results of what happened with me just taking the Lexapro alone, I do want to remind you, Benadryl is not something to rely on. You can get addicted to this. So this isn't something that you want to take a full dose of. Do not use this out here saying daily dose of Alizé told me, baby. She said I could take my little Benadryl and get me, girl, I could get me drunk. Okay, girl. Please don't do that. Because if you do, and you do drink it with alcohol, you can cause drowsiness and sedation in mental tasks. That means your cognitive levels will be off. And there is a high chance of you having a heart attack. I do believe that was in there as well, or heart palpitations. So you do not want to do anything like that, okay? So remember this is very important. So anyway, I took the Lexapro for the 2 nights, and I realized that, as you can see, I took my Lexapro, I have to take it at nighttime, okay? So I take my Lexapro at night, and then I take my Benadryl. So I took the Lexapro at around 9 o'clock, and what happened was 26 minutes went in, and I fell asleep at 9:26. Then I woke up at 11:45, and I was up for 2 hours and 45 minutes, okay? I was up till then, and then 3 o'clock hits, and I go to sleep. I wake up at 8:09, and then I have high energy. But then what I noticed was around 2:55 in the afternoon of today, my energy got low, okay? And then it was about an hour and 20 minutes I went to sleep, and then I woke up around like 4:20. So my whole thing is, I'm explaining this to you because not only do I want to bring you in the world of Alizé and my whole thing, but I want you to know that if you are a person who is taking medication, it is good for you to, especially if this is your first time. This is my first time taking medication for mood swings. I have not been diagnosed with anything. I have not been diagnosed with a mental illness just yet. However, I was told that I have a bit of a personality disorder, okay? So borderline personality disorder, and my godmom is a psych technician, so she does say that I do have manic, and I may not notice it, but other people do notice it, and I do have excessive talking where I tend to talk a lot, and I tend to do things. So what I noticed was my sleep pattern was off because I didn't take my Benadryl, okay? So instead of me taking my Benadryl for tonight, I'm actually going to take the melatonin to see how I can actually get my sleep pattern back to its original, like I could fall asleep around 8 o'clock and then I'm fine, okay? Because this time I actually noticed that when I just take the Lexapro alone, I'm still high energy, but the thing is, the Lexapro, I forgot to mention, the Lexapro does cause drowsiness. However, I was drowsy, but I woke up. My body was like, okay, I gotta get up. I was talking, I was doing my thing. I did my my studying for my permit test, okay, because I'm retaking that again. Studying for my permit test, and then I fell asleep, okay? Fell asleep. How to Get Away with Murder was on. Bam, all right? So, after that, okay, after that, I woke up at around 11:45 to use the restroom. I went to the restroom, and then afterwards my body was just up. So that means that at that moment I would be I could organize things, I could get things done. So the reason I want to let you guys know this is because in between time I'm not just experimenting with my medication, but I'm trying to see what my medication does and what time will I be up, what time that I can actually get things done. Because during the day I do fall asleep and I get drowsy and my body is saying rest, because my sleep pattern is off, okay? So I did want to tell you guys that each and every day when I have my vlog, like this isn't really a vlog, this is like a nightly routine, but each and every day when I have, like, you know, I'm going to introduce you, I'm going to show you guys what I do for my nightly routine for me to get ready for bed, and then what I do in the morning when I wake up, okay? So I want you guys to know this, and I also do want you guys to know that if there's anyone else or anyone out there who is taking your medication and this is your first time taking it, please be sure to actually keep track of what you do, keep track of how the medication makes you feel, and understand that that is the most important thing, because some of the medication that we are prescribed by psychiatrists may not work for us, or it may switch, it may do something different, okay? Like I said, this Lexapro will not, it'll take 1 to 2 weeks to start actually working effectively for my cognitive levels and for me to feel good. Really, I've been noticing that the Benadryl is what makes me high, okay? So basically, I'm going to actually go ahead, I'm going to check with my godmom to see, I think she told me to take melatonin tonight instead, to see what melatonin will do, or to take the 1/2 of the Benadryl. But like I said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and we're going to get into it. I'll be right back. We're back! All right, so anyway, this is the Lexapro. Also, it's called I don't know how to say that. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with Lexapro, okay, it's actually very small. As you guys can see, that's a very small pill. I remember I hated pills at one point. Okay, not feeling it at all. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but when you feel the pill going down your throat, you like, I hope you go down the right way. Okay, I'll give you a minute real quick. Okay. So normally I wait about a couple of minutes before I actually take the Benadryl, but since we're not going to take this tonight, I'm going to try melatonin and I'm going to see how this makes me feel. So basically, what I can say is while we wait a couple of minutes, okay, I don't have my phone with me. I should have. I think I'll wait 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 5 minutes. So I'll wait probably like 5 minutes. So I'll just talk to you guys. So basically, what I wanted to tell you guys was I do want to bring a lot more to the table, and like I said, I do go into depression. It's not an excuse to not do things, but I have these moments of where I feel like I'm not good enough. I'm feeling like, okay, I feel hopeless, I feel worthless, I feel like I'm just, maybe I shouldn't do this. Excuse me. And I've always felt that majority of my life, because majority of the time of the things that I've been through physical abuse, through mental abuse, and certain things have actually required me to act a certain way towards individuals as of today. So really, I am aware of my actions. I am aware of the things that I do. You know what I'm saying? And I know that in order for everything else to change and shift around me, it's me that has to change. So I do want to let you know that. Also, another thing I want to say is that, like I said, I do apologize for not really posting videos, but I kind of want to do a vlog. Not like a vlog, but I wouldn't say this is a vlog. I would just say this is a night routine that I want to show you guys. I want to bring you guys into my life. I don't like sharing stuff like this. I'm going to be real with you. I'm a very not secretive person, but I've already put it out there for the open just to help other people, just in case you're going through a situation. Because it's nothing wrong with seeing a psychiatrist. It's nothing wrong with seeing a therapist. It's nothing wrong with that. People assume that it's a problem when you're seeing a therapist or when you're seeking a psychiatrist. And honestly, if you have to take medication, they assume that, oh, you're this, that, and you have something wrong with you and you can't function like everyday people. But it's not that. It's just because it could be something that is hereditary within your family, or it may be that a place where you do need to take medication. Some people don't do it. Some people say, I don't need this. I can just function. And I'm gonna be real with you, I have behavioral issues. So no. Like, I'm here and then I'm here. And like I said, I don't notice me having manic. I don't notice what I'm doing. I don't notice when I'm talking excessively. I repeat myself a lot. In certain things that I do, I'm sorry, I keep looking in the mirror because I'm just, anyway, so certain things that I do, I'm just like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like, I'm up organizing stuff. I don't do that. I'm not saying that I don't get organized, because I'm gonna be real with you, my room do be messy sometimes. It really does. Like, my shit be messy. I gotta clean the shit. I gotta get shit out. I gotta redo all of that. But at the same time, I organize in the morning. So now my shit's shifted to, oh, I'm gonna get organized at night. And I'm like, what does that mean? What the fuck? Okay. So yeah. Anyway, we got 1 more minute left. So basically what I do want to say is that, I'm still gonna be doing my podcast, y'all. So remember, I want y'all to see me on that. I thought these would have, something different. Y'all see them? Y'all see them pills, baby? Oh, and by the way, we have melatonin in our bodies. It's more of a natural, like I said, melatonin is more natural for you to, I'm not trying to say 3. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? So, my godmom and my god brother, they take this. So, let me just drink some more water again. I know you probably like, why are you in the bathroom doing this? I want to do it in a different setting, but like I said, if you have a mental illness, whether it's schizophrenia, whether it's bipolar disorder, whether it's bipolar depression, whether it could be, you could have manic, you could have hypomania, Tourette's, whatever disability that you may have, I don't want to call it a disorder, like an illness. Don't let the world define you. Don't let other people define you. Don't let other people think, no. Let them think what they want to think. Because I've noticed that a lot of people that I've met who do have mental illnesses have a very, very high intellectual capacity for anything and everything. It's amazing, okay? And like I said, I'm not diagnosing myself. I don't know what I have, but I've been, like my psychiatrist told me from what I told her, is you have personality disorder and it shows that you have bipolar disorder, okay? So I don't believe I have bipolar depression. I don't know. It could increase. Anything can happen over that time, whatever the case may be. But I do want to let you know that do not let the world define you. Oh, and quick thing, because I do this a lot. Lexapro also, I've gained weight. So as you can see, and no, I have not been eating healthy. When I get in my low stages, I feel like shit and I start to indulge. And even when I do eat sometimes, okay, I will say I don't even finish it all. It kind of slows down the appetite. It does mess with the menstrual cycle of a woman. It could stop. Mine actually did come. And sometimes it can also give you a stomach ache. It depends on, if you have any allergens to any types of, to anything, these are the side effects of this medication. So if you were to take it, or if you were to talk to your psychiatrist about Lexapro, they'll talk to you about the side effects and things that it will actually do. Everyone's bodies is different, like I said before, okay? So anyway, this does cause weight gain. Lexapro does cause weight gain, baby. And sometimes each medication that you take, the side effects may not affect you. It depends. Nothing affects me. I'm gonna be real. Like, when I take medication, it's like, are you allergic to any type of medication? Not that I know of. The only medication that probably affected me was when I had a urinary tract infection. I forgot what it was. It was a big ass white pill, and it affected me. Okay. Alright, so we're about to take this melatonin, y'all. And right now, like I said, it doesn't work all the way through. Within 26 minutes, I've noticed, I calculated with that, within 26 minutes, that's when the Lexapro starts to really effectively get to me, okay? No, I am not over here overdosing on medication. I give it a couple of minutes. It's been past 5 minutes. I give it a couple of minutes, you know, whatever the case may be, etc. Okay, and yes, I do document. I write this shit down because I have to know what it's doing to my body. I have to know how I feel. And my next evaluation with my psychiatrist is next month of December 3rd. So if I can actually vlog and actually bring you guys into my life and show you that, you know, and eventually I'm going to sign up for a cut. Hold on, let me finish what I was going to say. Bring you in. I just remembered it. I said this was going to be short. This is probably not even short. Bring you into the world, okay, of this is what I do. So if hopefully she'll let me. She seems pretty cool. Okay, my psychiatrist is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure she's probably going to be like, okay, sure, we can do that. Hopefully. Because I'm going to do it. Okay? And, yeah, so you guys can know, and I can be really open with you and vulnerable with you. And I will say that the things that I told my psychiatrist, I had tears in my eyes. They were welling up, okay? And I want to let you guys know, if you're going through anything, I am here for you. And I love you. I don't even know you, but I love you, because I feel like at the end of the day, we all go through stuff. Ain't nobody perfect. We're all going through a situation in our lives, and sometimes we need friends. We need people that's going to be there. And sometimes, even if it's a person that we can't even meet, you might meet me, and hey, you might just get lucky meeting the Zay, baby. You know? But, yeah. Alright, so let's take this melatonin, man. Let's take this melatonin. Alright. Let me just drink some more water again. Sometimes I feel like the pill is still there. Ooh! Woo! No. Let me stop playing. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Like I said, I hate taking pills. I really do. I hate it. Alright, so basically, that's the nightly routine. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another vlog in the morning, or a morning, whatever. I don't know what to call this. So I'm going to let you know how it made me feel. And what did I do tonight? If I woke up, if I was able to get myself, whatever it is, if melatonin is way better for me, okay? Or if I do need the Benadryl and this just doesn't work at all. So I'm trying this for the first time. I decided to lean off the Benadryl because, like I said, Benadryl, you will get high off of that shit. Let me tell you something. The next day, I woke up like, good morning, and I was like, hey everybody, what's going on? And I'm thinking to myself, why do I feel this way? But I felt high. I was sleeping like a baby. I was like, I remember I was dreaming about my specific person, and we just had an amazing conversation. And I woke up and I was like, oh, she's always calling and texting me. Oh my God, she's in love with me. I swear to God, I was like that. I was on some crazy stuff. I was like, what the hell? But see, it made me feel high. And see, the thing is, do not take these drugs over prescribed drugs to get you high. Do not do that. That is not something that you're supposed to do. I don't take this because I want to feel high. I take this because I need it. I can't sleep. I have a very bad sleeping pattern, and I honestly do believe that there could be a possibility that it's just like I have a sleeping disorder or something. I've been told that when I sleep, I stop breathing. And that is called sleep apnea, which is the absence of breathing when you sleep. Yes, people have that. You can actually stop breathing when you're asleep and you don't know it. So, it's good to really keep track of this and always to be very mindful that when you are taking medication, you want to be responsible. You don't want to be sitting here doing alcohol. I did drink a little bit of an energy drink and I was told that that's not good because I'm on medication. I looked it up and it says that caffeine does not affect you when you're taking Benadryl or Lexapro. However, I'm not saying I recommend you or anyone, your mama or someone to say it. I don't need you saying Alizé told me I could drink. I'm drinking energy drinks that I could drink that, girl. I could do it. No, please don't. So anyway, y'all, this was my nightly routine. We gonna see how we do right here, okay? And shake and bake. So I hope y'all enjoyed it and I hope y'all missed me because, baby, I'm just saying, I'm Alizé, baby. That's just how it goes. I mean, who wouldn't miss the Zay? Look at his face. And honestly, before I go, I did want to say this. I kind of feel like when I really do lose a lot of weight, I have a dimple somewhere. Holla at me.